morning, Willard Wildcats. Happy Friday, February 5th. We have birthdays to celebrate today and this weekend. Happy birthday to Giselle G, Abigail H.S. Happy birthday this weekend to Itzel G. D.L.R., Adelaide H., Luca H., Abram S., and Sebastian S. We hope you have wonderful birthdays on this Friday. Now, this month of February, we're celebrating the IB attitude of commitment, which means to persevere when things are difficult, to show self-discipline, and to keep trying. We are also developing the IB learner profile characteristic of being open-minded, which means we listen to, we celebrate, we consider the values, traditions of others. So with that in mind, next Friday, we do not have school. We have a 4-day weekend. We have the 12th off and the 15th off. We have the 15th off for President's Day. We have the 12th off for Lincoln's birthday. Now, I want us to think about what else is happening on the 12th. And the 12th is also Lunar New Year. So I'd like to thank the Torres family for recommending some books. And we're going to read Ruby's Chinese New Year today by Vicki Lee and illustrated by Joey Chow. Ruby's Chinese New Year. Look at how pretty the illustrations are. Every year, Ruby's grandmother came to visit for Chinese New Year. Together, they celebrated eating special foods and making drawings for good luck. But this year, grandmother wasn't able to travel. She would miss spending the holiday with Ruby. And so Ruby made a decision. If grandmother could not come to Ruby, Ruby would go to grandmother. Ruby drew the most beautiful picture of her family seated around the table full of noodles, dumplings, fish, vegetables, and holiday sweets. A gift for grandmother. She folded the red paper, tucked it into the red envelope, and slipped it into her pocket. Then she set off. Not far down the path, Ruby spied Cat and Rat. Hello, Cat and Rat. I'm taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Yes, of course, said Cat. But how will we cross the meadow and the pond? Let's ask Ox, said Rat. She's so strong and dependable. And so Cat and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. Ox was walking along the path to the farmer's home. On her back, she carried packages of rice cakes and candies, sweet treats for the new year. Hello, Ox, called Cat and Rat. We are taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? I would be happy to, said Ox. Climb on my back. We will make the journey together. And so Ox, Cat, and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. They soon passed Dragon and Snake, who were making paper lanterns. Hello, friends. Where are you off to? Asked Snake. We are taking a gift to grandmother, said Tiger. Would you like to come along? Of course I would. Snake loved grandmother and was happy to visit her. We will bring you the lantern, said Snake. Will you come too, Dragon? Asked Rabbit. Of course, said Dragon, who was always ready for an adventure. So Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. After a short while, Horse and Goat, Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat and Ruby reached the pond, where Monkey and Rooster were catching fish for the holiday feast. And through the shrubs just on the other side, Ruby could see grandmother's house. With a leap and a bound, Ruby dove into the pond. She would swim to grandmother. She was so close. Did you notice what happened? Everyone's trying to help, aren't they? When Ruby finally reached the other side of the pond, monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger, rabbit, ox, cat, and rat were waiting with her card for grandmother. "Oh no," cried Ruby, "it's ruined. Everything is ruined." "It's not ruined," crowed Rooster. "We have fish," said Monkey, "and flowers, and horse and goat. We have lanterns," said Dragon and Snake, "and streamers," added Tiger and Rabbit. "We have rice cakes and sweets," said Ox. "And we have our family," said Cat and Rat, looking toward the house. It's so important to count the good things, isn't it? And to think about the good things. And the more we think about the good things and the more that we focus on those things, the better we feel and the happier we are. So always remember that. As monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, cat and rat and Ruby turned to look, dog and pig came racing out to greet them. They covered Ruby's face with kisses and tickled her until she shrieked with joy. The door opened. And grandmother appeared. "Ruby, what a wonderful surprise," said grandmother. Does grandmother look disappointed? Does she think something's ruined? She's happy to see Ruby, right? "I brought you a gift for Chinese New Year," said Ruby, "but it's wet and ruined." "Don't worry," said grandmother, "it will dry. And seeing you and your friends today is the best gift of all." So true. Together, dog and pig, monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, rat, Ruby, and grandmother laid out their table. Everyone was ready to celebrate Chinese New Year, except for Cat, who had fallen fast asleep. And look there is an example. I'm going to hold it up because you could take a screenshot on how to make a lantern. And it requires red construction paper, gold construction paper, a pencil, ruler, scissors, and glue. You fold the sheet in half. You use scissors to cut along those lines. So there's a craft for you. You could also make a paper fan. Wildcats, remember, we are safe, respectful, and responsible. Now, there are 2 announcements today. There's a Black History fact, and there's also a 3rd grade business advertisement for today. So stay tuned. There's more information on today's books and birthdays. Have a wonderful Friday.
Hi, my name is Isaiah. Today I will tell you 2 facts about Madam C.J. Walker. She was an entrepreneur. She was born in 1867 and passed away in 1919. She was interested in hair care products for African American women. She invented a hair straightening comb and her wonderful hair grower. She founded a beauty school in Pittsburgh that trained cosmetologists in the use of her products, and she established a laboratory and factory. Thank you. Have a great day.